My thumb just feels so stupid right now. I can't get it to do what I want it to do. It's really funny because, like, I've been playing games my whole life, but there's just, like, I would say the large majority of games I have basically no interest in. Like, I just like a very specific type of game, and then speedrunning allows me to just play those games infinitely. Because I would say, like, most of the popular games that, like, a lot of people would play just don't appeal to me that much. I'm not talking about, like, Call of Duty and, like, FPS and stuff, but even, like, stuff like Uncharted, for instance. Or, like, that style of game. I have no interest in playing something like that. Are the Koreans the dominant force in were they in Age of Empires as well? I wasn't sure if they were just into, like, all RTS or just StarCraft was their domain. Yeah, probably as a punishment. That seems reasonable. Yeah. I mean, it's not, I guess, a question of whether I think they would be successful at it, but just whether they would show interest. Because, like, if you're willing to put the work in and you have good mechanics and APM and all that, you could probably be good at any RTS game if you wanted to put the work in. But yeah, I didn't know if, like, there was money in it or whatever. Or, like, if they had a professional scene for some of the other RTSs. These are hot stages, man. I'm playing Impact pretty well today. Oh man, I love StarCraft. It's really the only RTS I ever got into. I like that people can make a living playing competitive games. Like that's a great thing. It's nice to see people be rewarded for, like, all that hard work and, like, just being the absolute best at something. Man, Sparky is an A+ curmudgeon. What do you like, Sparky? I wonder if I should charge shot there. It might take out both of those snowflakes and allow me to get away with a shorter jump. I really should practice that. Note to self. having trouble with that today. Or at least in this stream, I've missed it twice, which is like 2 more times than I've missed it in like the last 3 days combined, I think. Like, I've been really consistent with that. It might be more fun to play than to watch, but I really enjoy it. I enjoy watching StarCraft more than playing it these days. But I mean, I think it helps to have played it so that you know what's happening, right? Like it's hard for me to watch anything that I haven't played, and that goes for speedruns too. It's hard for me to tune into like a speedrun grind for a game that I've never played. It's just... Dude, I love that emote. I just found out that it existed. And so now I've been comboing it with any emote where the guy is facing left. Like, well played, Chelny Scream. That's a Spirit Icky. Yeah, that's a good one too. Get jumped. Tank oven. Hey, thanks. Baron Haynes made all of them, and they're really good. Because that guy's a genius. Okay, that was a decent stage. Actually, this is a pretty hot start. Pretty hot. Puns are never intended. My best time out of Torch is 9:04. This might be a 9:03. This is pretty good. Pretty good start. I keep miss-switching that every single time. drops. Finally got the coil right, though. Uh-oh. Okay. Just cleared him. Okay. Okay.
Retaliate or detonate! What's wrong? Don't be a dud! My left! My left!
Pretty damn good start, if I do say so myself. First 11:36. Now we get to try to do freaking W tank strats and block on good pace. Foresee no potential problems with this. You have literally not seen better than this. It's impossible. What's up, Andy? I'm not even gonna mess with the rest of this. That felt so bad. I just didn't want to die. Well, that wasn't the spiciest block ever. I don't think we're losing time here, though, just because of the W tank strats. I think it was faster enough. The first half of the stage was really, really good.
Get in here! You're just another brick in the wall! Finish this!
Yeah, I'm not losing time here. Nice, Tiki. I'm glad. You talking about the instrumentals or the regular or both? Dude, if the gameplay supports my channel, that's even better. Pace means nothing before this stage. Damn. Had to do backup. I do the slow backup too, because I actually summoned Jet, but too high. Can't do the Jet jump there either. If that's the worst thing that happens in this stage, that won't be too bad. I had iframes, I could have gotten through there, had I known. Well, this stage sucks. Didn't die though, and I had run time to save here, so maybe it won't be that bad. But this run is no longer very good, it's just okay. That's bounce for you though. At least I got the second coil jet. Dude, everybody's in love with Tiki. Obviously. Okay, so we're not losing time here because I had a bunch of time to save. I have not played the Messenger, so no plans to speedrun it as of now since I haven't played it. Heard good things. It's on the list of games that I'll eventually try out. Okay, so that's my second ever sub-18 bounce. Earlier today I had a 1752, which is pretty insane. So this run is good, but it's not, like, insane.
Ready.
I'm so sick if that was a large drop. It's not what I meant to do. Okay, I still got to the spot in time. Ooh, big drop. Please. Really? Ooh, I used too much jet there. So we're not going to do the jet strat in this screen. We'll just wait out the laser like a chump.
I recognize that voltage. Assault and battery.
Okay. That's honestly closer to gold than it should be, so we're saving time here. The drops helped. gold. I have a big gold to get there, like a really big one. Man, again? Stupid spiders. No drop. Bad movement, it's okay. Poof, that was close on both ends, jeez. I would say usually that's like never as close as it looks, because the spike hitboxes on those spikes is kind of small, but that was actually as close as it looked. Damn, I tried to release that. Dude, what a mess. It'd be nice to play better. Not impressed with that acid stage. It wasn't good in my PB either, but that was probably worse. We are losing time here. I think that's not an 8 robot PB because of how bad that acid was. Oh. Okay, another 2333. Alright, now for the impossible stages again. I've had two 2333s and a 2334 now. Really? I practiced a faster strat in Screen 1 and now my muscle memory's all screwy. Okay. Good enough. Like, it was, you know, I'm gonna lose time here, because it was almost gold in my PV, but if I get the fight, then I'm not losing much. It's mainly just that first screen blunder. Some of the movement was sloppy too, so like 2 seconds maybe? 1.5? Okay, I can live with that. Alright, Wily 2 is what killed my run last time. Seven lives? What the heck? Dang. Tried to do a slightly faster strat and just bungled it. No drops either. That's unfortunate. No! This has been a gross stage. Hey, I didn't fall down there though. Still no drops, dang. Ah, damn. Can't catch a break. No drops the entire stage. No, again! I messed up this last room again! It's like, oh my god. Every single run, I mess it up in a different way. It's so aggravating. I can't quite get it right. Okay. So we're losing time on a split where I had time to save, but the run's not dead. We're still good. Man. Alright, at least if we get the refights, like there's time to save here for sure. Okay. That's a scary one out of the way. Nothing like doing the one that can cost you the most time right off the bat.
I'll melt you to the last bolt.
That was a good kill. Oh, I thought you were like trying to type a command into chat.
Wanna bounce with me? I bet you can't bounce like this. Aw, playtime's over.
Everybody's gotta pee.
Explosion is art! My left! My left! Let the combat commence! Hiya! More training! It's showtime!
Don't always gotta one up everybody.
I'm
HW.
like a road, frozen in ice. Shattered! Shattered! How can I refuse?
Okay, don't start with a Tundra this time. Okay. One more.
What are you doing here? You're a few bricks short of a load.
Okay, so we're like saving 7 seconds here, I think. Cool. Well, we're doing a one slide jet jump. I'll tell you that much right now. Honestly, even that's not safe. Like, I could slide again, like whatever. Oh my god. That was even worse than I expected. Okay.
End of the line, Mega Man.
Good first phase. Wily always win. I better hope that I don't hear that line.
This is just the beginning.
No. Okay, I'll take it. Whew. Alright. I will take it.
Give up, Wily.
I had my controller disconnected right at the end because I like pulled it at a weird
Time
angle.
for Plan B.
Alright.
Spare me.
I knew I had a big PB in me, but obviously, I mean, you guys watched it. There's a lot of time to come off of that.
Enough! You can't fool me that easily.
But that's not a minor PB.
But don't act so cocky.
That's a pretty serious speedrun of this video game.
I lost to my own technology.
I guess officially we're on the road to 33 at this point, right?
I'm a genius.
My, will you never learn from your mistakes?
Light. What are you doing here?
I mean, I can keep...
You plagiarist.
This game doesn't have much RNG. Like, I can try to get closer to my sum of best. Especially because my gold splits, I think, can come down by a good 15 seconds or
What
so.
you see.
Like, I think a 33 is possible with these strats. It would just take a clean run. But I think a 33 will be easier if I go into the lab.
Mega
start
Man
cleaning
wields
up some of the
tremendous
slop in some of
power,
these stages
but
and
he has
looking
the
for
intelligence to use it wisely.
Looking for faster
With
strats
your
and stuff.
vision and mine combined, if our ideas are
World record is 34:18.26.
Mega Man would be the result. We achieved this together.
But
It's not
yeah,
too
I'm pretty
late,
happy with that.
Albert. Atone
Like, well,
for your
like
crimes.
again, it wasn't a great
Join
speed
me
run, but
again.
it was pretty good.
Silence! My plans
Let's
have
see,
only
let's
just
compare it to
begun,
some of
you
best.
fool. And I won't stop until I see both of you
While these
kneeling
guys
before
figure
me
out
in
if their
utter
gears can mesh
defeat.
together. So 6.5 seconds off some of best through the first 5 stages is very good. Like obviously the golds need to be improved here, but
Always strikes again.
that's a good start. Bounce was
Farewell.
unfortunate, but bounce is always like bounce is such a hard stage. And then fuse.
My old friend.
Got helped out.
perhaps our gears will never
So I got the
mesh
big drop from the guy before the mini boss, and then I used that drop to farm more drops, and so I ended up with like, even though I got bonked on one of the pile drivers, I ended up with 5 extra pile drivers in the stage. So that was pretty good. Like good luck.
Dr. Light, follow me.
Acid was terrible. Wily 1 was okay. Wily 2 was a disaster. Wily 3 was good. Wily 4 was fine. I messed up the boss fight. I got a pretty good pattern. I got a really good pattern, actually. I think that's the quick kill pattern, but I didn't... I tried to take a second deboost and I didn't get hit, so that put me in a bad position. Thanks, Absoluto. But yeah. Like, there were more good stages than bad stages in this run, so like I can't be too upset with it. Even though I know it could be a lot better. Like, the only bad stages were... Block was still pretty bad. Because that gold split should come down quite a bit, but... We'll say Bounce, Acid, and Wily 2 were terrible. And then everything else was, like, okay or better. I put it there yesterday, I think. I was starting to get... My game has crashed on me twice, and I've been getting like some frame drops while streaming. So I put it on while I was practicing to see like if I was getting drops or not. Because like Steam has the option to put that on there. Fraps? What's that? I don't know what that is. But anyway, it's helpful for me when I'm practicing to see if I need to like close the stream I'm watching. Because I like to watch a stream while I practice, but sometimes I see a frame rate dip. Unregistered hypercam. I'm only familiar with unregistered hypercam too. Alright, I'll take it easy. Ashton, thanks. Appreciate all the GGs, by the way. But, yeah. This is the first, like... This is the first, run of this game that I've done that I thought was, like, decent. But, again, I'm thinking 33 in this game. I mean, I said before the end of the year, but honestly it might be by the end of November. Worst capsule pattern is when he just keeps moving and doesn't ever attack. Those can be really gross. Like, say he starts by going to the middle and then moves to the right without attacking, and then moves all the way to the far left without attacking. Like, that's really ugly. You can get maybe one hit in with Acid Shield when that happens. I've seen some Chinese runners use speed gear on the capsule fight as I've been like verifying runs. And it's kind of interesting to like try to like lock him in position long enough to get some hits in, but I don't know. Because like you need to take a deboost usually to hit them, not always, but usually. And so like slowing things down doesn't really help you deboost, and it doesn't like, I don't know, it just, I think for the most part it doesn't work very well. If your iframes last the normal amount of time, then maybe that could work. Like if you can get 2 hits with the same shield under speed gear, that would be pretty good. That I should try, actually. Like activate a speed gear on top and then immediately, activate a acid shield on top while under iframes, and then immediately throw on speed gear and see if I can hit him again before my iframes wear out. But I don't know exactly how that works. That's just something I want to try. I didn't see any of the Chinese runners doing that. Can I leave the hands guy? I'd be really sad if he was gone. He increases my enjoyment of this game by like at least 5%. What was your time, Yoshi? They can alternate? Okay. Yeah, Dawn, this is not a minor one. I'm still capable of a lot more, but this was a big jump forward. $33.25. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's interesting because the conventional wisdom is that there's a lot of RNG on the capsule fight and you can lose a lot of time there. But I don't know how much of that is we just haven't learned how to like deal with the bad patterns yet, and how much is like yeah, I don't know how much is like it actually is bad patterns, because like sometimes you have to kind of guess. It feels like when he goes into the corner and you don't have invincibility frames, you either need to try to take a deboost, and if he moves it right away you won't hit him, or you need to wait for his attack, which is slow. But you need to like kind of be off to the side to be in position to hit him if he moves immediately. Like it's hard to deal with both patterns. That's like the tricky thing. Thanks, Don. Yeah, it's been a pleasure grinding. I've had so much fun playing this game, and the streams have been really fun too because people have been into it. I'm happy the love that this game is receiving, that people like enjoy watching speedruns and stuff. Dude, I love Underbite Frog. But we're not done yet. I mean, for tonight, I probably am. I don't want to try to top this tonight. What I'm probably going to do, since now I have a little bit of breathing room between me and QTT, at least for the time being. He's capable of a time like this, so,
Mega Man reporting home.
Right on time, Mega.
I'll probably start going kind of stage by stage and looking at screens with the room timer, and try to clean up some things and do some strap finding and all that.
At the rate we're going, we should have all 8
Since that might
robots
take
back
a
on their
little
feet
while,
by dinner time.
I'll probably either stream a lot of that,
Mega's double gear system into auto?
or
I did.
I'll like
I'll
work
remove
on
it
a
later,
stage
of
per
course.
day and keep
Just as
doing
soon as
runs or
auto's
something,
done working.
or maybe 2 stages per day.
So this
Like,
is why you came all the way to the Gear Fortress.
because I don't want to like
We
completely
were able to
just
recover all their
neglect all the other
primary
stages.
components, so they should be just like new. It would be a shame to let their talents go to waste when there's still
Don't tell
so
me that,
much
Claude.
good
Nobody
they can
wants
do.
that. That's when this run will become garbage.
Isn't this great, Mega?
You bet.
Nobody wants to run the game when it's
Otto,
that
you're
optimized.
slowing down. Why don't you pick up the pace?
But I think movement is going to matter so much.
Faster! You'll be picking up my pieces!
That yeah, I don't know. But